What is up, everybody? Welcome back to Case Digital. Today we're answering that question of how to remove duplicates from a list in Python. And in fact, I'm going to give you two different methods, starting off the naive approach and then a really slick method you can do in one line to remove all those duplicates in a list. And we're going to start out by using this list called MyList. As you can see, there's multiple duplicates, so like multiple ones, multiple threes, multiple zeros, and we're going to go through and remove these duplicates. So let's start talking about method number one. All right, so the first method we're going to use is what I call the naive approach, and this is basically because we're going to be using loops. And in the beginning, when you're trying to remove stuff from a list, a lot of times the beginner's approach, or even though sometimes the most simplest approach is to kind of just loop through it, grab all the stuff that's in a duplicate or grab all the stuff that's not duplicated or that's already in the list, and then just keep going. So the way that we're going to do this is I'm actually going to create a new variable because we're actually going to create or build a new list off of our current list. So I can just say non-dupe equal to an empty list, and I'm going to say for val in my list. We are now going to just say, we're going to do a check to say if val in non-dupe, if val not in non-dupe, then non-dupe is going to append the value, right? So if we've done this right, and then I can go back here and I can just say, we'll just print out, let's do this. Print original, this is my list, and then we'll do this method one. All right, and then this will be non-dupe. So if we did everything right and we removed all the duplicates, we should only see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 33, 0. That is basically what we should see. So if we run this, we see there's the original. Now we see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 33, 0. And you can see that the multiple ones, the additional 1, the additional 3, and the additional 0 were removed. So there's method number one, using loops. Kind of more of the naive, kind of a simplistic approach on how you can remove duplicates from a list. Now, let's talk about the slick one-liner that you can use to remove the duplicates. So the one-line method that I keep mentioning that I think is pretty slick is basically converting our list into another data type and then back to a list. And that data type that I'm referring to is called a set. Now, there is a caveat here. If order matters, or if the original order that the list is in, like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, like when we print out, so I print out method 1. So like if this specific order matters, like you need it in this order, then sets may not be the best way to go. And I'll talk about that here in a sec on how you can maintain that order. But this slick one-liner, if you don't really care about the order, you just need to remove all the duplicates, is you can go say, and I'm just going to copy this, and then I'm going to come in here, non-dupe2 is equal to the list of the set of our current list. And if you print this out, and this is why I say when I run this is why I say that if order matters, then maybe this method isn't correct for you. But if order doesn't matter, you just need to remove the duplicates. Boom, just like that. And the reason being is because a set is an ordered data type, right? And so it's going to be specifically ordered. Everything's going to be from smallest to greatest, and it's going to be ordered. But it is unique. All the elements in that and in a set are unique, and so it'll remove all the duplicates. And I technically use this a lot, and most of the time it's because the data that I'm working with, I don't really care if it's ordered or not. I just need the data, and it's in a list, and I don't really care what order it's in. I just need it, and so then I do something like this. But I do want to touch on now the trick or the method on how you can maintain that order, but still kind of do it in like a one-line type of approach. So we're going to call this the bonus method, maintain list order. And that's basically by doing non-dupe, and we'll say this is 3, is going to be a list. So still converting it back to a list, because we're going to convert it to another data type. And how we're going to do that is we're going to use a dictionary, and we're going to use the .from keys, and then we're going to pass in the my list. Now, if I run this, what you'll see is, let me get this over here, and method 3, non-dupe 3, you'll see that this gives us the exact same setup as method number 1 as far as the ordering, and it's the same as method number 1 and 2 as far as this remove the duplicates. Now, the reason for this is a dictionary is basically all the keys in the dictionary have to be unique. So if I were to say, if I put a 1 in the dictionary as a key and then I give it a value, because that's, dictionary is a key value pair. If I'm basically, it's like creating an empty value for each key. But the problem is that if I go then put 1 in, and then I go put 2, 3, and then another 1 back back in, it's just going to overwrite that original one. So we're left with all duplicates removed, and then we just get that list back of all the keys, and we get what we had. So there is 2 methods and a bonus method on how you can remove duplicates from a list in Python. I hope you found this of value. If you have any questions, please put those questions in the comments below. And until next time, keep on programming.